hot pixels, but quite a few warm pixels, and some amp glow here. So hopefully that will work out okay. So I'm going to click that on. Yeah, you know what happened to me, Joe? I was talking to Jack. This black and white camera I haven't used yet. I was using the prototype black and white, and for no matter how many times I tried to connect, and I couldn't. Okay, Jack, thanks. I couldn't connect to the camera, so I plugged in the color one, and then I got it connected. So it's connecting, no problem now. So we're ready to go. Okay, so tonight's going to be an interesting night. What I'm going to do is I want to play with the SkyRaider-DSm, the mono, with the HA filter tonight on some emission nebulas. I also want to do some capturing. I'm going to capture some images, maybe of M27 if it doesn't go too far past the meridian, using the HA filter, Orion 7 nanometer. And I also have a 10 nanometer 03 by Lumicon. And I want to stack them, process, etc., and see if I can come up with a color image, process color image to post. And then I want to do a shootout later between the SkyRaider mono camera and my XT428 mono, using the exact same setup. Everything's going to be the same. The only difference is the sensor of the SkyRaider is inward, or position out, 5 millimeters more, so we'll make a little bit of a difference on the field of view and the focal reduction. Not much though, but a little bit. And see what happens. Okay, Joe, you have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. Take care. And there's the dark just kicked in. So it looks like it worked out pretty good. It took care of a lot of those warm pixels and the amp glow that was in this lower corner. So this is the dark field applied, so I'm going to close up that, and I'm going to reduce the exposure time now. Hi Dwayne, how are you? So you can see we were doing 1 minute and 30 seconds, so about 90 seconds, 3 darks. So I'm going to take this down now to 1 second. No, I'm going to have to use more than that. We'll do 3 seconds on Vega. I got to focus on a star first, and then touch up the alignment again, because I had to rebalance. Now, I do have the position marked when I changed the cameras. I thought they were very identical in weight, but they're not. They're quite a bit different in weight. The SkyRaider is lighter when you factor in the heat dissipator, fans, and the camera. The Exterminator is heavier than the SkyRaider, so I have to rebalance that. But I won't have to do an alignment. Thanks, Don. Hi, Mark. Okay, so this is, what are we using? This is 3 seconds now. And I'm going to pull off the dark field. This is a 90-second, 3 times 90-second dark field. And you can see now a few of the hot pixels popped up at 3 seconds. And I will engage it again. And let's see what happens. Looks like it's not introducing any noise or anything. There we go. So it works good. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to take the headset off. Here's our conditions so far. Not bad. Looking okay. Let me position this. It's a nice night, actually. Not bad. There we go. Steady hands. Yes, it is. I believe it is. I think Jack can answer that one, Don. But it's pretty good now. We had clouds coming in on this side, but they all are gone. This is the Malakam all sky. There's the moon coming up right now. So we got a bright moon in the lower southeast corner coming up pretty strong. Okay, so no class rating. All right. I don't think you have to worry, Don, with class 0 or anything with the dark field calibration, dark field correction. All right, so I'll be right back. You're welcome, Don. I'm doing a warm start, not a warm restart, because I had to rebalance the mount. So it still remembers its settings, but I'm going to go to the nav, focus, and sync. So I'll be right back. Oh, please come into focus. Please, please, please. I have 1/8 of an inch left in focus. Oh, no. Okay, let me see. We're going to be pretty close. What I did is I put my focuser collimation ring on. That put me out 3/4 of an inch. And I was pretty well towards the end of it. So, oh, I hope I have enough. This is going to be a pain to reset. Oh, I know, Jack. I'm pretty close. I got 1/8 of an inch left inward. I think I need more exposure too. Let me put up 5 seconds. And I need the 1-inch extension on with the exterminator. Alright, here we go, guys. Keep our fingers crossed. I'm about halfway at that 1/8. Jeez, it's going to be close. I don't think I'm going to make it. I got about a 1/16 of an inch left. I'd have to pull the I know Oh, too much work, Jack. Way too much, pulling the spacer off. I think I'm okay, though. I still got a little bit, about a 1/16 of an inch in, and I think I went too far in. Let me see. Here's all the way in. There's all the way in. Let's pray that it's worse. Oh, thank goodness, I just made it. Oh. Okay, let me go out again. Whoa, is that ever close? Talk about wanting your camera in as close to the focuser as possible. To the scope, I mean. Oh, that made me happy. Now the HA has a different focuser point, so I don't know about the other filters. I think the HA is the strongest. That needs the most inward focus. So the other filters should be a little bit more mild. Oh, that is close. Just the long part. Yeah, I went back. I gave up on that one, Jack. I went back to my old trusty .75 2-inch reducer, Apple reducer, and the outer portion of the MFR5. I think we got the focus good there. Right there. I'll tell you the number on the focuser tube. Now, watch this. I'll give you the number of it. You won't believe it. No spacers, no spacers at all. See, did you mean that spacer to remove? Because that would have been easy. No, my other way of doing it, Jack, I would have had to take off the big focuser ring, you know, the spacers on the focuser, and that's going to be a lot of work. Rebalance and everything. If it was a little spacer on the 1 1/4, that would have been easy to fix. Yeah, I see what you mean now. No, I don't have any spacers on. You know, on the extension tube, what it's at? The 0, it's right on the top of the 0. It's on the second bar. That's it. Yep, the second bar. Oh, thank you, Lord. All right, here we go. All right. Let's take off. I think I got a good focus there, though. All right, let me sync that one. Now I got to get used to these buttons again. I know the right one is downward, but it's just up and down that confuses me. I mean left to right. I think the upper one's left. Let's try it. They're totally different than the Exterminator one. I like my cameras in a certain position. I get crazy that way. You get used to having it in a certain position. Okay, that 5 seconds is a long wait. Let me drop it to 3 again. I think that's enough to see the star. Because remember, it's interlaced, so I got to wait twice. I think we got a nice focus, though. Look at right here. There's a little star right there. You see that? Watch that move. That's a star. That's a nice focus. Okay, so let's see. I think to the left. Now this is a sync, so initial sync, so I think that's good right there. Yeah, that's close enough. Let's see. Line, the neb, sync. Okay. Now I'm going to connect to the Sky program. I tell you, I got lucky there. That's for sure. See, the focus collimation ring gives 3/4 of an inch back focus, more back focus, so we lose a little bit. but when I was using my exterminator, I couldn't reach focus. I was all the way inward with my exterminator, so I want to leave the focus or collimation ring on, so I had to put the 1-inch extension ring back on again. That's how different these two cameras are, the SkyRaider and the Extreme for focusing. Big difference. Okay. Let's go to Vega. Sync on Vega. Let's see how far off we are. Additional line, I mean, not sync. So Vega should come in somewhere around the center. Me too. I do too, Bob. Now I'm not too worried because this scope has pretty good stability with being a carbon fiber. If I was using a scope that had a big shift in temperature, it depends on where it would shift, if I'd have to come out or in. If I had to go in, I'd be in trouble during a big temperature shift. Okay, I'm going to take this down to 1 second should be ample. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Alright, what would be a nice first object to go to in HA? Down. Yeah, I'm using 4 gain on this one. Let me have a look and see. I guess the Eagle and Swan unfortunately are out of my reach right now. It's into that tree. It's too late this time of year. So I got the Crescent. I could go to M27 for fun, just to see how it looks in HA. It's not a true hydrogen alpha object, meaning it's not an emission nebula, it's a planetary nebula. But yeah, we could see it. I wanted to capture some M27 and O3. I mean HA and O3 on M27. Okay, let me get the guider. Guider's all set. I haven't calibrated again. I'm using the same calibration as a week ago. So hopefully it'll be okay. You definitely have to guide when you're doing hydrogen alpha. Okay. Well, I'm on holidays now, so I can stay up late tonight. It'll be a late night for me. Okay, and we'll pick this star. Let's get tracking on it. I see, Bob. Yeah, I want to still work with my DSC. I like it. I like the mono. I like them all. So we'll see what happens. All right, we're ready to go. Let's, no idea of exposure rate. Let's see, let's just punch in 30 seconds. Just for fun. Did I go to M27 or not? Hang on a sec, I don't think I did. I think I'm still on the, star. Okay, yeah, that's what I did. It's going to be a long night, guys. Put it back to 1 second and shut the guider off. I don't know what I am doing now. What I wanted to do is just sync on that star and get M27 in. Look how tiny that star is. That's an SAO star. Alright, let's go to M27 now. Okay, M27, known as the dumbbell net.